Hello, welcome to the 3-day weather forecast. The atmosphere over Nigeria is highly saturated with water vapor, leaving most places in the country favorable for rainfall. And so in the last 24 hours, we've seen the increase in moisture in the atmosphere gave rise to rainfall across different parts of the country, especially over the southern parts, where Calabar reported rainfall as high as 100 millimeters. And Ecom as well reported rainfall as high as 30 millimeters, while Warri and Benin equally reported rainfall between 20 to 30 millimeters. And so for the rest of Thursday, because of the increased chances of rainfall across most parts of the country as a result of the high moisture content, we still expect most parts of the north to experience thunderstorms, particularly over Maiduguri, Gombe, Jalingo, Yola, and also parts of Kaduna and Kano areas. The central parts of the country, Abuja, Lokoja, and Makurdi, also have prospects for thunderstorms, while the southern parts of the country look good for thunderstorms, especially over the southeastern part where there's a storm presently. This storm is expected to give rains and propagate westwards and also give more rains towards the southwestern parts of Lagos, Ibadan, and Akure areas much later in the day. For our temperature values, we expect Nguru to be 40 degrees Celsius during the day on Thursday, while Maiduguri is expected to reach 35 degrees Celsius. Sokoto is expected to be 30 degrees Celsius, Kaduna 27 degrees Celsius, just 26, and Abuja 27 degrees Celsius. Over the southern parts of the country, we expect Warri to be 28, Port Harcourt 30, Enugu 30, and Ikeja in Lagos State, we expect to see 31 degrees Celsius, while Benin is expected to be 29 degrees Celsius, as well as Akure in Ondo State. For our air quality forecast on this day, because of the high moisture content in the atmosphere, we expect the quality of air to be very good in places that appear green in parts of Adamawa and Taraba State, and also parts of Nasarawa and Ilorin in Kwara State. Other places that appear in yellow across most parts of the country are expected to have moderate air quality index without any serious threat to the health of persons. However, a few places over northern Maiduguri in Borno State and also parts of Bauchi and also Gombe are expected to experience air quality that is considered unhealthy only for sensitive group of persons. By Friday, there are still high prospects for thunderstorms over Sokoto, Kaduna, Kano, Gombe, and also Potiskum and Maiduguri in the northeastern parts of the country. Jalingo and Yola also have high prospects for thunderstorms, as well as the central parts of the country, Abuja, Lokoja, and Makurdi areas. The southern parts of the country also have very high prospects for rains over Ecom, Port Harcourt, Calabar, Warri, and also Lagos areas. For air quality forecast on this day, we still expect most parts of the country in yellow to have moderate air quality index without any serious threat to the health of persons. However, over places around parts of the northeastern Jalingo and parts of Gombe, parts of the FCT, Abuja, Nasarawa, Kogi, and also parts of Niger and Kwara states are expected to have very good air quality on Friday, while places around the northern Kano and also parts of Jos in Plateau State are expected to experience air quality that is considered unhealthy only for sensitive group of persons, as well as the northeastern parts of Borno State. On Saturday, there are still prospects for thunderstorms over Kano, Potiskum, Nguru, Maiduguri, Gombe, Jalingo, Yola, and also parts of the FCT, Abuja, and Kaduna State. There are also prospects for thunderstorms around the central parts of the country, Abuja, Lokoja, Makurdi, and also Ilorin in Kwara State. The southern parts of the country also have very high prospects for thunderstorms, especially along the coastal region, coastal states from Port Harcourt areas in Rivers State down to Ikeja in Lagos State. Temperatures are expected to drop slightly as a result of the increased rainfall to about 39 degrees Celsius over Nguru, 31 over Maiduguri and Gombe, while Kaduna is expected to be 36 degrees over Yelwa and Sokoto areas. Abuja is expected to experience daytime high of 31 degrees Celsius, while over the southern parts of the country, we expect to see values range from 29 degrees Celsius over Ikeja and Lagos State to about 31 degrees Celsius over Enugu and Akure. For our air quality forecast on this day, most parts of the country are still expected to have moderate air quality index without any serious threat to the health of persons. However, a few places in the northeastern parts of the country, Maiduguri, and also parts of Zaria and parts of Kano State are expected to have air quality that is considered unhealthy only for sensitive group of persons. Parts of Adamawa and Yola that appear in green, and also parts of Nasarawa and Kogi State, as well as Kwara and also Ondo in Ondo State that appear in green, are expected to have very good air quality. This is where we conclude the 3-day weather forecast. Thanks for watching and see you again. I remain Paul Ugbah.